Asians, we are almost half of the world's cancer cases, but on less than 10% of the research. Most of cancer research are done in Caucasian population. Hence, we at Cancer Research Malaysia are unique in our focus on common cancers among Asian, especially Malaysian population. We are the only non-profit organisation in Malaysia dedicated to saving lives through impactful research focusing on the Malaysian population and communities across Asia. Meet Dr. Joanna Lim, Head of the Core Laboratory at Cancer Research Malaysia. The Core Lab maintains the largest Asian breast cancer biobank and is the central laboratory for clinical trials. Let's hear Dr. Joanna's sharing on her work.
Biological samples and data are the foundation of all medical and clinical research. It allows us to understand genetics and lifestyle factors that affect risk of developing cancer, as well as multi-omics of tumors to understand how a cancer responds to therapies. We provide centralized laboratory services for clinical trials, giving patients access to advanced treatments that can improve quality of life or survival. We help in the prevention of cancers by finding rare and common variants. The research done at Cancer Research Malaysia is fully funded by donations and grants. Your contribution will help us in maintaining and expanding our current Asian biobank for breast cancer and hopefully build more Asian cancer biobanks. This will allow us to do more extensive research, find cures, prevention, and manage cancer progression in the Asian population. Be our support. Let us do this together, hand in hand, giving hope to Malaysians.
Dr. Panja Wen leads the Genomics and Bioinformatics teams at Cancer Research Malaysia. Using bioinformatics analysis, the team tries to understand how well the body responds to cancer drug. Here are some sharing from Dr. Panja Wen on his work.
At the end of the day, the drug treatment used on cancer patients must benefit patients and must be the right one for them. And this is called precision medicine, and we use biomarkers to predict the best therapy for individual patients. We have one of the largest databases for Asian breast cancer genomes. We use bioinformatics tools to generate hypotheses on biomarkers that are involved in drug response. What we do is essentially mine the genetic data of Asian breast cancer patients to see if more people can respond to a certain drug, especially for targeted therapies. For example, PARP inhibitors are a type of targeted cancer drug. It is currently only prescribed for breast cancer patients with BRCA alterations. We are hoping to expand its use to other patients without the BRCA alteration, but with a specific gene signature that hopefully will also respond to PARP inhibitor therapy. This would provide some advanced metastatic breast cancer patients with additional treatment options that may work for their specific tumor, hopefully extending their life. We are funded by donations and grants. Your donations help us in getting the proper talents and expertise needed and bioinformatics tools that will help us mine the genetic data better to gain more insights on the best possible treatment for cancer in Asians.
Did you know more than 60% of oral cancer incidences happen among Asians, and there is limited research done on Asian population? Majority of oral cancer death is also happening among Asians. Therefore, we need to step up the work. If we can accelerate our understanding about the molecular and genetic changes that actually resulted in oral cancer and how we can target those genetic vulnerabilities, hopefully we can get more targeted therapies. In Cancer Research Malaysia, the Translational Cancer Biology Department aims to understand the critical genetic changes underlying cancer development and explore how drugs can be repurposed to target these genetic vulnerabilities for cancer treatment. The team is led by Dr. Annie Chai, and here is her sharing on her work.
The CRISPR-Cas9 is like a molecular scissors that can be used to edit or cut out genes. It allows us to make precise changes in the DNA that make up our genes, enabling us to identify and investigate cancer-associated genes. So there are about 20,000 genes in each cancer cells. So the question to ask is, which of these 20,000 genes is keeping the cancer alive? Let me give you an analogy here. With this game called Jenga, which I believe most of you know about. If we think about all these blocks within the tower being the genes in the cell, and the tower being the cancer that is growing abnormally, We need to find a unique block that when removed causes the tower to collapse, or in our case for the cancer to collapse or die. So, if a particular gene when removed or deleted causes the cancer to die, this could be an important gene that was keeping the cancer alive. If we can find out which gene this is, then we can start thinking about creating drugs to inhibit the function of this gene, which could result in killing of the cancers. All this work was made possible because of donations and grants that Cancer Research Malaysia received over the years. Your donations will help the team and I find the right drug against head and neck cancer, which is prevalent in Asians like you and me. This is our fight against head and neck cancers. Please donate.
These are our work at Cancer Research Malaysia, and your support helps us find better cures and saving more lives. Together, let's reverse the big C.